Well, that was annoying. Hello, 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 welcome. Whoopsie-doo. That was not intentional in the slightest. He's posted the stream that's not even working. Now I'm getting pings all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. João Santos to finish his lap. Cross the line, improves by 0.2, goes up to P2. Good lap. As Joel Harris is now starting with that, please man, just upshift to 8th. Jesus Christ. This man is the bane of me in terms of upshifting. This man does not upshift. You should be in 8th, Joel. Joel, please. Please. Just upshift. Going now through turn 7. This is going to seamlessly transition to a Sauber. And off the curb on the inside of turn 15 for the Sauber, flicking it into turn 16 and just fully sending it through the kinks. I need to see if the stream is actually streaming. It is actually streaming, that's good. As David goes P4, yes, Bastion, only 11 people. Oh, that's... Who was that then? Darius? What was that? As Charlie Roberts goes P1, 3/10 up. As Remco has retired. And the wrong... Sorry, I'm still going over the fact that Joel is losing around 20 kilometers per hour in the straights because he isn't upshifting. Also, my bad for the stream being horrendous. the first one, because I started sorting out a PS party for me to be in. Oh, he's done a Leclerc. Oh, he's done a stupid. That was horrific. Elliot is on a lap. Elliot 1.1 seconds up in his time. Wrongson goes P2. Good luck for him. F1 also at Baku this weekend. It's good to see that we are matching calendars up with when they are in real life. As Elliot goes P5, great lap by him, 41.0. Joel, mate. If I see you... Not... Oh my god. Joel, mate. Your upshifting is the bane of my existence. I despise it, because you do not upshift. To 8th gear. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Well, he's draining it now. So... Does somewhat know, but he doesn't know how to upshift. Which is really annoying. Anyways, Joel, 8.4 seconds up. That will be a 49.0. Mate. João Santos. Great lap for him in the Ferrari. Mate, oh, Jesus Christ. Across the line, he goes P2! What? And then stops. And then fully brings it to a stop. If this man upshifts to 8th gear, he would have been on pole position. Anyways, let's have a look at... Oh! Perfect time to join Callum there. Slapping it into a wall. Marvellous. Indeed, Giuseppe. And that is a very Charles Leclerc moment. Alright. Camille. Less than half a tenth up on his time. What's going to be at the end of the second sector? Just less than 4 tenths up on his time. Here we go. Across the line. Not improved. He was probably saving the RS for the next lap. Darius. Going into turn 3. Into the braking zone of 4. Didn't see how much he was up on his time. As qualifying is now over. Nick Hill is going to be starting from the back of the grid, as he did not set a lap. That was very close to the wall, Darius. Joel Harris finishes the session in P2. Could have been a lot more. Next up is the Sauber of David Swerk, or Steck. I'm going to go with Steck. Across the line, it's going to be P4. Next up is the Ferrari of Darius, who's 1.4 seconds up in his time. Purple middle sector. He's now got no battery left at all. So this is going to be a fun dash to the line. DRS open for the Ferrari. Across the line, it's going to be P2. It's a Ferrari front row lockout. Charlie Roberts, 3 tenths up on his time when he crossed the line. It's going to be 2.5 tenths up on his time. Really good lap by him. Camille goes P2. And here comes Rongson. Final person across line, very close to the wall, goes into the 39s. Rongson takes pole position. For the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What are the chances of ping from Rongson? Shot it is. Bastion says Rongson to F3. It was a bit unfortunate that Darius did have no battery on the long straight, but here is your grid for qualifying. The grid for qualifying. The grid after qualifying. It's Rongson. Yeah. My bad. Random noises. Don't judge. Please don't judge. Don't judge. Anyway, Rongson on pole, followed by Charlie, Camille, Zhao, Zolf, Joel, David, Callum, Elliot, Remco, and Nick Hill. Rounding out the grid. I have even more pinks, don't I? What was that? Don't judge. Suck all. Do not judge. I make random noises occasionally. I had a hiccup. And that noise came out for some random reason. I will bring you this turn 1, Suchol. You will enjoy it, hopefully. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. What is that supposed to mean? Why am I loading up Spotify? I don't want to do that. Next week, you'll win, Suchol. Mark his words. What's the track? That's my question. If it's Vegas, then yes. It's the donator. So it could be Vegas. We never know. 3, 4, 5. Red lights here in front of the driver. Just lights out and away we go for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Most of the grid on hard tyres, bar Rongson, Joel and Elliott. And Darius immediately retires. As we have a VSC. That is not how Darius wanted to start his race. Immediately into a wall and dead. Sushol laughs at it, that's great. Nick Hill is almost coming to a stop. He's got front wing damage. That's fair enough. As we are now back under racing conditions. Bronson still holding on to this lead. I don't think I can speak at the current moment, because I cannot stop messing up my words. DRS is now enabled. Charlie will benefit from it, but Zhao will not, because he is outside of that 1 second range they have to be to get DRS on the car in front. Further down the field, we see drivers getting fairly close. Remco round the outside at turn 4. Great move by the Dutchman. And Callum trying to follow through. There's going to be a switchback attempt. David puts it in a wall. Unlucky for him. Elliott also got past Joel there, so Elliott's back up to P5. Well, to be fair, Bastian, Ferrari did get 1-2 in FP2. So something's going good for Ferrari this weekend. Plus Zhao's on the podium. Go Pino. Here comes Joel Harris down the inside into turn 1. Fairish move, I want to say. Ish being a major-ish. No, not that bloody thing. Watch Elliott make a move in the castle section. Well, he made a move in turn 5 instead. So, the win-win. Nick Hill is in a wall. Oh. Getting a bit wiggly through there was Joel. And David gets past Nick Hill, who has no front wing. Oh, Nick. Sweaty chicken has to be sweaty now. Yeah, he's buying Callum Clark. And in a four-way DRS train, with Elliott leading the way. So, that could be quite fun. Let's now go down the main straight. Charlie getting somewhat close to the rear of Ronson, has a little slide. Joel Harris retakes P5 of Elliott with Callum Clark setting the fast lap. Ronson is on the bad strategy, well so's Joel Harris and Elliott. I'm just putting it out there. So we see more yellow flags, that's Nick Hill once again. Nick Hill's not having a fun race, is he? Charlie Roberts still getting closer to Ronson, but we will stay with the train from P5 down to P8. No, they are not. Their walls are a bit too close. Nick Hill dives into the pits. And we could potentially see a move for the race lead, but that's a tap of the wall for Charlie Roberts. Getting very close to the rear of the Williams. Flicking it through the left and right. But he ain't retiring. Indeed, he's got that perseverance in him. Here we go now. Down into turn one. Charlie Roberts gaining to the inside. Ronson defends it. Tries to go for the move, can't quite make it. But Ronson goes off. Charlie takes the lead of the race. Good move. And that allows João Santos to get within DRS range of the top two. Here we go. Into turn 3, we're going to ride on board with João. Was Ronson's made a mistake? What's he done? Not getting front wing damage. He's now outside of a second. Camille has dropped inside of a second to João. But it could be flirting with that little gap. As we see Joel Harris have a little slide on the exit of turn 6. And João Santos makes a move on Ronson. Ronson hits the wall again, that's definitely damage. Mediums are already dead. Jesus Christ. Ronson now has damage. And I bet you, if he pits, Camille goes into the wall, so does Ronson. Do they both have damage? They both have damage. Ronson has no end plates now. Bastian's celebrating the demise of Ronson. Ronson can't win now. Indeed. Oof. Ronson's gonna dive into the pits here. I have suspicion to believe he crossed the pit entry line. Bastian, can you check that for me please, mate? That would be good. So Remco's trying to go round the outside of Elliott into turn 1. Into turn 2. He could try a switchback here. He isn't going to go for it. So he's going to have the slipstream and the DRS. He's going to take the racing line into turn 3. Sling it round the outside. He was on the line, but was he across it? He could have been, it was very close. As Remco gets past Elliott. David Sweck retires in the pits. That was a crunch. Let me ask Resolve if he wants to join me in the commentary booth. Here comes Callum Clark. Trying to get closer to the rear of the Swede as Remco dives into the pits of the hards. I'm trying to I'll send an invite to the PS party. Select play. As Joel Harris somehow gets a 3-second time penalty around Baku, which I personally don't think can happen, but he surprised me, as he usually does, when Elliott gets 3-second as well. Is he going to upshift? Oh my god, man. Mate, you have 8 gears for a reason. You do not need to be in 7th. He's still not upshifting to 8th gear. I'm gonna crash out over this. Exactly, top speed of 325 when you could be doing 340, maybe even 350. Oh, Charlie Roberts has got a penalty, and Camille has potentially done a Charles Leclerc. No, no, oh, he's done a Tia McMurdoch that one time. As Camille has DNF'd due to turning in too early. Safety car is out. Will people dive into the pits? I will be seeing if they're crossing the white line. He's crossed the white line. Thank you, Zhao. He didn't. He stayed out. Charlie crossed the white line. You know what that means. 5-second time penalty. 5-second time penalty to Elliott. I'm dishing them out. Joel stays on 8 lap old mediums. Wrongson right. Does he cross the white line? Absolutely he does. So does Remco. This is thrilling scenes. That's 20 seconds of penalties handed out in a short span of time. I don't know why Joel is staying out, but no race briefing, Bastion. Make it quickly, please. Bronson can still win now. Oh, it's a sad, sad day. Why is Joel trying to overtake the safety car? Is he going to pull into pits, and is he going to get a penalty for it? No, he's not. And somehow, Joel comes out ahead of Rongson. Way. Right, lap 10 of 26. Just spectate Rongson for the next 5 laps. Okay, will do. As you asked for, Bastion? Here's Rongson POV for the next 5 laps. Enjoy. Definitely restart with Rongson, absolutely. We may have one more lap of safety car here. No, Darius is not joining. He's going to be engineering his teammate. Which is reasonable. This is just a boring part of the race. It's just nothing happens. We're behind a safety car. I might give the F2 car, the new F2 cars a go. Just wait. I will wait. See how the F2 cars feel, and then go from there. Safety car is in this lap. I went off Rongson for a small period of time because I always like to go back up to the race leader, and I will be taking off all of the UI so we can get a clear cinematic view of what's going to happen here. Tiny bit of contact between the pair of them here. Here comes Remco. Oh, steaming in there. Go on, lad. Callum Clark making a move on Zhao for P2. Good move. I think I didn't see it because I'm being forced to spectate Rongson for 5 laps. But here we go, into the castle section now. Elliott with another 3-second time penalty. That's probably why people are getting penalties for running wide at that very section. I'm so tempted to stop spectating Rongson, but I've been told to spectate him till lap 50. Oh, please don't say there's going to be a move for the race lead. DRS is enabled. There isn't going to be a move for the race lead, but Rongson's going to try and go around the outside at turn 1. Goes a bit deep. I'm trying to be patient, Sucko. Has a lock to the inside, can't quite pull it off. Here we go. Into turn 3. Rongson's teammate Callum Clark fighting for P1. That was moving under braking by Elliott. Bit dangerous, that. Through the castle section now, people getting very close to the walls, which is what good to see. We're now in one big DRS train as Remco smashes into the wall. We now no longer have that DRS train because of Remco's front wing damage, dropping him down behind. Just dropping him down. It's Callum Clark trying to make the move again on Charlie Roberts. Gets the move done into turn one. Once again, I didn't see the move because Bronson. Joel Harris trying to go round the outside of Remco at turn two. Who's going to come out in front? They're still side by side. They're not anymore. Joel Harris has taken the position. Or has he? He has taken the position. Okay. Callum just trying to pull away here on the medium compounded tyres. And I will say, I do have to spectate Ronson until this point here next lap. So then it would be 5 laps. Or did it restart when I handed it over to Remco? Oh, Jesus. Someone's going to have to be the judge of that. So we could see 3 abreast into turn 1. Charlie Roberts makes a move on Callum Clark. Once again, I could not see it. As soon as we get Ronson to turn 2 next lap, I will be immediately moving forward to P1 and P2. Oh no! No! This put me with the worst camera angle the game has ever seen. Oh, he's hit the wall. Ronson has hit a wall. Ah, he's not got damage from it. That's disappointing. Did Elliot Parker just make a move in turn 15? Bloody hell. Come on. I'm almost done with spectating Ronson. Here we go, into turn 1. Ronson draining the battery to get past the Ferrari, which he does do. Almost there now. There we go, right. Off to the front 2. Here we go, with Callum Clark following Charlie Roberts. Having a look to the inside, he's well too far back. He was 5/10 back. Ronson's binned it. Oh, Ronson. We should have stayed with Ronson. Well, that's annoying. Oh. Damn. Nick Hill is onto the softs. What a man. ballsy strategy call there. They are back under racing conditions. Callum Clark potentially trying to go for the move on Charlie Roberts, which he's done so many times this race. They're just switching positions for fun. Down the inside, into turn 1. Having that inside line. Can't quite make the move stick though, as Charlie just sticks it round the outside. Elliot Parker is on the podium, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Do I do an interview for the people? Question for the people. Do we want to see an interview from Charlie and Elliot? If they are available to do so. Go away with the worst camera angle. Oh, that's a bit wide. Here we go, into turn 1. Start lap 18 of 26. Here we go, into turn 3. Callum can't quite get the move done, as he is a fair distance behind him. Going now into turn 5. Flicking the car through the right-hander of the chicane. Into turn 7. The tightest corner in terms of turning distance and rotation of the car. On this track. I'll say now. Leave turn 16 into 7, 18, 19 and 20 coming up. DRS wide open for the Romanian. Into turn 1. Heavy on the brakes. Down to 3rd gear. Feathering throttle on the brake. Up to 6th gear. Heavy on the brakes. Back down to 3rd. Flick it through. Charlie Roberts. Tiny touch on the outside. Up through the gears now. João Santos with the fastest lap of the race. Down in P6. Heavy on the brakes. Flick it through the turn 3. Into turn 4. Want to go down to 3rd, maybe 2nd if you feel confident with it. Into 5 and 6. Roberts hits the inside wall at 5. Getting a bit out of shape. Tiny bit of battery usage for the Romanian. So Charlie Roberts has got almost half the battery that Callum Clark does, but Callum is on significantly worse tyres. We're going to have a look at penalties. Charlie Roberts on 3, Elliott's on 6, and Joel is on 3. Heavy on the brakes. Flick it through 15. Going down to 16, through the kink 17. Using a bit of battery. Flick it through the left, flick it through the right, flat out all the way. To turn 1 now. Very, very long straight. DRS wide open for the Williams. Starting lap 20 now. Will he be able to go for a move? No, he's too far back. Nick Hill with yellow flags in this next corner. Why'd I switch down to Elliott? I don't know. As we now go into the second of 2 DRS straights as João Santos once again sets the fast lap of the race. Charlie Roberts missing the apex a bit there. So now I'm going to go into turn 4. Nick Hill letting the drivers past as he reverses back onto the racing line. Just what you want to see. Callum with a solid line, hugging the inside as close as possible. Callum is now dropped outside of DRS range. His tyres must be screwed if he's going this slowly. So you see more yellow flags further down the field. That'll be Nick Hill. Looking at it now, we are in a fairly colossal fight for the Drivers' Championship. Charlie Roberts is in the pits. Why? Why, Charlie? That puts Callum Clark at the front of the field and puts him behind his championship rival. That is a ridiculous strategy call, unless his tyres were at 70%, which I highly doubt they was, because that would have been 12 laps, 80%. That would have been around just less than 7% tyre wear per lap, and around 4 of them was underneath the safety car. João Santos and Charlie Roberts get past Remco into the castle section. Does Charlie Roberts have damage? João Santos and Charlie Roberts have damage. Ooh. Let's have a look at this. Charlie Roberts down the inside. Both slamming into the wall there. Zhao was half a front wing almost. Zhao dives into the pits. Will he retire the car? Or will he think about the championship? I think he's thinking about the championship as we now go into turn 4 with Elliot Parker in the Red Bull. Who slams into the wall on the exit of turn 5, 6, whoops. Yellow flag in sector 1, Nick Hill is in the runoff. It's raining. It has started raining. Here in Baku, the city of fire has brought rain. This is where it gets a bit challenging for the drivers. The track's already wet. It's already wet. They're surely gonna have to dive into the pits for the intermediate tyres. Virtual safety car is out. That's gonna give people the opportunity to dive into the pits. That's a 5 second, another 5 second. God, it's chaos! Oh, he's on the line. That's an obvious 5 second. He's in a wall. Everyone is coming in for the intermediates. We do have a safety car. This is going to be fun. Elliot Parker leads the way, ladies and gentlemen. When it rains, it pours, some people do say. And that's what's happened here today in Baku. As in around half a lap, not even that, in around 3 corners, it is now soaked. There will definitely be a lot of drama at the end of this race. If there is penalties given out for people cutting the pit entry line, then we could see 10 seconds of time penalties handed out to everyone. And if Zhao catches up to the back of the grid, potentially, when penalties are applied, that being track limits and cutting the pit entry line, Zhao can win this. And he's 40 seconds back. But he has to catch up. Because there's at least, well, he has to get within 10 seconds of Callum Clark. Because at the current moment, the top 5 all have time penalties. Some for track limits, and all of them for cutting the pit entry line. So Zhao, you gotta get a move on, my friend. Now in Egerton's turn 6. And Zhao's about to go into turn 3, now going into turn 7. Here's the safety car. Safety car will probably be in this lap. Oh, Zhao's got wing damage. I just saw that. He's got wing damage. They're just coming out of the castle section. This is going to be close. Whether Zhao will make it or not. He probably will do if Elliott slows the pack down a lot. Oh. Where am I getting things from? Safety car in this lap. João Santos has to get there before Elliott releases the pack. He has to maintain speed here. He is doing that fairly well, to be fair. And Zhao has caught up. If Elliott goes, which he has done, oh, that would have been a perfect restart for Zhao. Here we go. Not down the inside. Oh, Zhao. Zhao, that was a day late. A day... I don't know what the phrase is. But anyways, we are back under racing conditions here. Zhao just needs to stay with them. That's all he needs to do. Has there been any reports? Verstappen blocking corner? Now heading to turn 15. All the drivers are staying fairly close to each other. Oh, bloody hell. Nah, that was horrific. That's definitely a penalty. Charlie just hitting the wall on exit there. Joel Harris getting fairly close to the rear of Callum Clark. Everyone trying to deal with the conditions. Well, if what I'm saying is true and gets reported, then João Santos could be your race winner. At the current moment, He's 6th. But here we go. Rounding the final few corners. Heading into turn 15 now. 5 more to go. Will we see late drama across the line? Into the final braking zone. It's gonna be full pelt to the line, lads. Remco moves up to P4. Callum gets a little tap from behind from Joel. But on track is going to be the man from America. Elliot Parker's going to win on track, but Callum Clark is going to take victory in the end. With Remco P2, Joel P3, Zhao P4, Elliot P5, Charlie P6, and Nick Hill will be your final driver to come across the line. Give him a few minutes. No, that's a bit harsh. Whoa, Sparrow, come on now. It's not very nice. Here he comes. Across the line, it's going to be Nick Hill rounding out the drivers who finish. But it's going to be Callum Clark who wins in Baku. Here are final results. Callum Clark wins the Baku Grand Prix, followed by Remco, Joel, Zhao, Elliot, Charlie, Nick, and then your DNFers, Rongson, Camille, David, and Zolf. Here's your race director. Barely anything here today. Fairly clean race in all, apart from the span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warnings in a row for the American. I have been your commentator, Sparrow Maltby. It has been a pleasure commentating here in Baku. As we're just going to wait for the timer to run down. But yes, I've been your commentator, Sparrow Maltby. I've been commentating for the past hour and 10 minutes or so. And we will see you next week for a Grand Prix we don't even know where we're going to yet, as it is the Donator GP, and I'll see you there next week. Goodbye.